What's up, guys? So recently I put together a poll on my Instagram that asked the question, I didn't work out today because, and it gave two options. It gave the first option of I don't have enough time, the second one being I didn't know what to do. So I wanted to put together a video that addressed that first topic of not having enough time. I know that's something that happens, people get busy, all that kind of stuff. So what I did was put together a full body workout in 30 minutes or less. Now, that way, it's hard for you to say you don't have 30 minutes you could slip in there to get an exercise. Now, I use mostly dumbbells and I use the leg press machine. That way, those are two very common things in gyms. If your gym doesn't have a dumbbell rack, I don't know what gym that is. And if your gym doesn't have a leg press, that's a little odd to me. But if you slide in the comments, slide in the DMs, we could figure out an alternative for you. But those are two very common things in most gyms, and so therefore I figured that's what I would stick to using. It's going to be a lot of supersetting, high intensity because it's not a lot of breaks, just because you're trying to get it done in 30 minutes. Now, I'm sure I'll get somebody who's like, you're not hitting every part of the muscle, you're not working out the full body completely. Look, it takes the main muscle groups, chest, back, biceps, triceps, shoulders, quads, and hamstrings, and hits it in 30 minutes or less. So realistically, sure, you could focus on, arms for 30 minutes, chest for 30 minutes, and hit more completely. I understand that. But the goal of this video is to get everything done in 30 minutes or less. So as long as you're getting in there, and even if you're just starting out, it's not too heavy of a load. You'll notice with the rep numbers and stuff like that, some are in the teens, so therefore you can go a little lighter weight, more burnout type stuff. That way tomorrow you're not dying of soreness, because that's also something that could turn off some people if they get too sore too soon. So it's light, it'll get a good sweat going, and like I said, you can get the full body done in 30 minutes or less. So feel free to check it out, try it out, let me know what you think. I can tell you truthfully and honestly, I did this myself, finished it in 30 minutes, so I wouldn't put it out there if I didn't think it could be done. So get in there, try it out, let me know what you think. There's some instructional stuff too, so I guess I addressed the what to do a little bit. But I walk you through the workout, show you some pointers and tips, and so hopefully you enjoy it, you like it, get a good sweat, and can start getting in the gym more regularly. Leave something down in the comments, DM me, email me, whatever it is. Give me some feedback and we can continue from there. All right, so here it is. Starting out with a little chest action, going incline dumbbells. I like to do incline. I think it really incorporates the full chest, even though I know it targets the upper chest specifically. Now I slow it down here for a couple of reps so you can see a couple little things here. I really like to squeeze my shoulder blades together, exposing a large amount of my chest. Therefore, I'm making sure I'm getting as much chest involved as I can. You can see my lower back comes up a little bit, but my butt will remain on the seat. And so that way I'm really exposing the full width of the chest, really squeezing at the top there, so nice stretch down at the bottom, and squeezing at the top. Get a weight that you're comfortable doing that with. Don't try to overdo it or underdo it either. If it's too easy, don't be afraid to switch it up, So now we're hustling a little bit. Gonna go to back action now. Now you can see a dumbbell row here. I like to start kind of at the top and bring it towards the bottom, towards my waist. Get a nice squeeze through there. Feel it in the shoulder blade region. You can see that's 4 sets of 10. Now we're on to arms. My favorite, of course. Kidding. One thing to look for here, not too much of a swing right off the bat. You'll see maybe as it gets harder towards the end, you can start swinging a little bit. But really want to focus on getting a nice good contraction, a good squeeze. I think I turn here so you can really see. One thing I like to focus on is getting that pinky at the top. So you can see I start kind of a pronated position, and as I turn it up, I squeeze so my pinky is now above the rest of my hand. Not a lot, just enough to really get that good squeeze going on. So now we go from biceps here to triceps. It's going to be tricep kickback. Keep a 90-degree angle there and squeeze at the back right there. No need to like overextend or anything like that. Just keep nice pressure on the muscles. So that's 3 sets of 15. It's more of a burnout. Now we're going to shoulders. One thing to notice here, it's going to be lateral side raises. I like to do the pinky up as well. It's a little different though. Now the pinky's in the back and it's going to be slightly raised. What that'll do is, because lateral side raises works the side of your shoulder, but now we'll incorporate, as you can see from this angle, part of that rear delt. Now it's not going to hit it great, but it'll still get it involved a little bit. So we can kind of hit both at the same time. This will be more of an accessory, yeah, 3 times 15. So now legs. Okay, so this is on the leg press machine here, and we're doing quads. You can see a close stance, feet more towards the bottom of the leg press, tension on the quads here. I'm never locking out, so you get nice depth. And as you can see, as I hit the top, you never want to lock out completely. It puts a lot of the weight on the joints rather than the muscles, and that's not something we want to do, cause for injury. You can see I'm not completely stiff-legged there. Here we go. Now moving up to the hamstrings. You'll see my feet are now at a wider, higher positioning. Get nice and deep, tension on the muscle there. What muscle growth is really is time under tension with the muscles, and so therefore we really want to make sure the full time we're not putting any pressure on the excessive pressure on the joints. We really want all that pressure to be on the muscle specifically, right there. I know I have no weight on right now, but trust me, it burns, and you'll feel it. You'll feel the right spot for you, the right angle. Everybody's body is a little different, but as long as you're doing the exercise, then you'll feel kind of what I'm talking about. Just slowing down a couple reps for you there. Finishing up. Full speed one. And you can see a little higher there too as well with the sets. So the reason why you'll see with some of the bigger muscle groups, our chest, back, and legs, I go a little more on the sets and less on the reps. The reason why is you should be going a lot heavier on those muscle groups. They're bigger, they can handle a lot more, we can really tear them up, and they're okay with it. So now go ahead, give it a shot, give me some feedback. Instagram's on here, last name Lion. Feel free to message, comment, whatever, hate it, love it. And then if you do love it or want to see more, subscribe and let me know what you want to see, and I can try to make that work for you. Any special requests for muscle groups or anything of that nature, I could put together for you guys. So leave me some feedback, hit me up, let me know what you think about it, let me know if you tried it or not. Thanks for watching.